Hey everybody, this is Kevin in LA, coming at you from Los Angeles again. Pretty much the only place I'm going to come to you from, unless the budget shoots up like a lot for this show. First of all, I wanted to. This is a little public announcement for anybody who's wondering. I know this is the first thing that probably comes into a lot of you guys' mind when you watch my videos, especially with the whole like sniffling and stuff like that. The sniffling, there's some kind of like ragweed or something outside. Like if I'm like fine inside, and then I go outside and like walk to the store and I come back and I've got like the sniffles like horrible for like 2 hours after I do that. I'm not on cocaine, okay, first of all. I don't even have cocaine. I wouldn't even know where to get cocaine. I mean, I know it's LA and everything. I'm sure it's like, you just sort of like, you fall out of your front door and into a snow pile of cocaine. But that's not really how it works. But I'm not on cocaine. And secondly, I'm not high either when I'm doing these. I'm telling you. Here's the thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I was high doing these things, these videos would be very different. They would be probably a lot more fascinating, probably a little scary, and maybe, just maybe, like I don't know, I would be like giving out secrets that you don't want to know about. Because something happens to me when I get high. I don't get high like I want to sit on the couch and play fucking road blasters on my computer or anything like that, or like sit and watch a movie and like watch Pink Floyd's The Wall or something and be like, oh, look at how crazy that looks. No, my mind shoots out into crazy directions when I get high. That's how I wrote this whole like book, is because I was like, this guy is gonna like fight monsters, and then I was like, well, maybe he'll fight monsters in different dimensions. Oh, and then maybe the dimensions will be like this, and then maybe the dimensions will be, and then it kept getting bigger and bigger because I kept like going to bed at night and like smoking like this little pinch of marijuana before I go to sleep, and then kind of like lay there and think like, well, what does he do next? And I'm like, oh, okay, what does he do next? Oh, well, maybe he will he'll like walk across a plane of existence that is like the number 10, but it's like sideways, and it's like all this stuff that's like, I got all these ideas and it's great. So, but to tell, so one day maybe I will make a video when I'm high, and I'll probably do it and then like watch it and be like, oh, well, okay, yeah, maybe that's why I'm not doing it when I'm high, because I'm just full of shit. Maybe I just feel like I'm a lot smarter when I'm stoned. But anyway, this is part 2 of the 10 quick thoughts that I had. This is how shit happens with me, because I thought it was gonna be 10 quick thoughts I was gonna like knock out one after the other yesterday, and I didn't do it because I wasted too much time. I've already wasted 3.5 minutes on this stupid thing that I've talked about being not high. So I should probably start over, but I'm not going to. The first thing that I want to talk about, and this is number 6. Ding. The first thing I want to talk about is really actually very serious. There's an actress who is missing in Los Angeles. Her name is Aldea Shabani. She's 25. She has gone missing a few days ago, and this is what is today, is like March 4th, March 3rd. And she's been missing for a little bit, and her family's really worried about her. She's from Macedonia. She is an aspiring actress. Unfortunately, her description is she's a white girl with blonde hair, 5 foot 5 inches tall, and 130 pounds. That kind of describes most of the women walking around in Hollywood. So don't like just start pulling people off the street and being like, oh, are you the missing girl? I got a picture that I'll take offline of her, and if you see a girl that looks like that, I mean, she's stunning. She's a beautiful girl, which is, I mean, I assume why everybody's worried about her. But like, I mean, not that we wouldn't be worried if she was ugly, but like, you know, people prey on that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's, if anybody has any information on this girl, let's see what we can do. And I'll put some information down at the bottom here so that. Okay, so that was number 6. That was pretty serious. That's starting out on a low link. So now we can like get on to the other stuff. So number 7. I want to talk about waiting. So back when I was a kid, if you ever wanted to like get anything cool, you had to like order it from a mail order catalog. I was like, when I was growing up, I didn't realize how cool I was, but like, I just love stuff. I'm like fascinated by weird stuff. So when I was a kid, I was like the kid who actually ordered stuff out of the back of the comic book things. It was like, you know, x-ray specs and stuff like that. And then they would send you a catalog. And I waited and waited every day to get this catalog full of like nonsense and crap that just none of it was worth shit. But it looked so cool in there that I was just totally like excited to get it. And so I grew up with this idea that I fucking hate waiting for shit. And Aaron will say stuff like, "Oh, you're so impatient. You're so impatient. Why can't you wait?" I am patient. I once saw this commercial where there was this kid, this little fat kid, and they're like, they come up to him, they're like, "You could have this muffin now, or if you wait 5 minutes, you can have 2 muffins." And the little kid looks at it, and the little kid's like, and just eats the muffin immediately. And I'm like, I was disgusted by that commercial, because that's just disgusting. That's like, yeah, that's like how a lot of people are, but that's not how I am. I'd be like, let's think about this. 2 muffins. I could take one, eat 1 muffin now, put 1 away, and like eat it for breakfast tomorrow, or do something like that, have it with coffee later. You know, I could think of all things to do with this muffin. I mean, there's no reason not to wait if something is better. What I don't like is all this fucking waiting for no reason. So, like, I get mad when I get paid via electronic shit now, right? Through PayPal. And the way I get paid is that I put in an invoice, and then it goes to PayPal, and it goes to the person, my boss, and then they fill it out, and then they say, okay, this is how much you make, and then they send it to me on PayPal. Now I have a choice. I can either get it immediately, and it costs $8. Or it costs, no, not 8, I mean some percentage of, it's usually around $8 because of what I get paid, but like it's some percentage of like what I get paid. Or I have to wait 5 days and it'll come to me. And I think this is bullshit, because it's all electronics. It's numbers that are like being like plussed and minused in like 2 different places, and it's like, it's not that hard. I mean, I can fucking do this with 2 calculators in like a minute. And it doesn't cost, I mean, even if there's just some guy named Tony who's like sitting in a room going, okay, this guy's got this and this guy's got this, it doesn't take that long to do a calculation. It really just doesn't, because this is just basic math. So I get mad when banks, so like,